Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to show this clip right here because it happened in practice, not in the race. And what is this? Being spun on a practice lap by George Russell? It's crazy. It's crazy. Homie's still mad about what happened in Austria, the one time I passed him before DNFing. Crazy. And welcome back to another week of Formula One. As in real life, the Hungarian Grand Prix just ended, but we are at Great Britain's Silverstone. I have come to the thought process of trying something brand new for next week, and I know I've said that for the past couple of videos, and I've done things different. At least this one's going to be very normal. It's just going to be the race and everything that you have seen, and I'll explain more after the starting grid. On pole, we have Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez both trying to make decent moves up the Drivers' Championship to catch up to Max Verstappen, who I do believe is starting on third. Yes, he is, right next to Leclerc. Alonso, Russell in the next row. Hamilton, me, Albon, Gasly, Norris, Ocon, Magnussen, Bottas, Stroll, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Guan Yu Zhou, Logan Sargent, Nick DeVries, Yumo Uwasa, and Oscar Piastri sharing the last row. Oscar serving a penalty, and that is why he is back here. But yes, as I was saying, I have something planned for the next race. It's going to be a little different. I'm going to try it out, see how that works. But until then, let's see how this race goes. Alright, the warm-up lap is over. 5 red lights are on, 5 red lights are gone, and away we go. Getting a great start off the line, coming up on the inside of Russell here. We are going to make contact, we are going to lose a wing, and we are going to get spun out. And, oh, I turned the wrong way. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of like, okay. Okay, alright. Got a little lucky there. Could have been disqualified for going backwards. That was very interesting start to a race that I've ever had, and I've raced a lot of races. This is something else. Just gonna re-watch the start of that race real quick as we fill the gap in between some of the boring things. Coming around that corner, yeah, you can see right there. Can't really see where we are. There we go. It looks like we're 3 wide with an Alfa Romeo on the other side. George Russell in the middle, me on the inside. I do slide. My tires were cold. I do slide, but there's still plenty of room on the track. Well, we are paper thin with each other, as George Russell's a little ahead of, no, that is actually Lewis Hamilton and George Russell tag teaming to get me out of the way, and it just completely works. Completely works. I almost fix it right there, but get completely turned right there. I hold George Russell up. Lewis Hamilton gets to keep his spot, and we're just cruising backwards because we don't want to stop in the middle of the road. We don't want to stop other racers. They can continue to go. They can do them. See if I can continue to go with my wing looking the way it does. I know my engineers want to bring me in, give me a new wing, maybe some new tires. What they got? Get some laps. I couldn't make that turn. I don't know how I feel stopping twice. But we're definitely going to stop once. We're going to go ahead and let them switch out the wing. We're going to go ahead and switch out the tires. Maybe I can have the mediums last the rest of the race. I mean, it's only 18 laps. I really thought, and I could be very wrong, that what is it called? The 35% race length was going to be better. Or longer, I should say. But honestly, it feels like it's the same as the 25% race length from all the other games, 22, 21. And it feels like the 25% races are shorter than what they used to be. And that's just my honest opinion. Sometime today. Thank you. Alright. Let's see if we can make any improvements on anybody that's in front of us. Russell might stop again. If they were, what do you call it, asking me to stop again. Ayumu Iwasa's almost a minute ahead of us, which means everybody in front of him is about a minute ahead of us. We're just now getting here. As you can see on the mini-map, they are about to start lap number 3. So I have to do a lot of work just to try and not get lapped, and then hopefully catch up to anybody so I don't come in last. And there's another DNF. So we will finish in the top 20 for sure, as Alex Albon has just DNF'd in this race. And I'm just hoping I can catch up to and pass George Russell up here. No idea why he's boxing for the second time. A little slippery right there. I know my engineers want me to come in and box, but I don't know if I want to. Ooh, he came out right there. Try to give him some room there. Don't know if it worked. We didn't touch. We didn't spin out because we touched. I spun out because I'm just actually bad at driving. He's going to have DRS for sure because he's just right there. Or not. He's not going to have DRS. He does have a better car though. For sure. 100%. Okay, there's no need to touch. No need. Watch, George. You watching? I'm sure you gotta go around somebody without touching. See that? Easy. Stay on track though. Oh, here he comes again. The sausage curb got me. Damn. There we go. Get back out there. And coming to the end of the race, we have Max Verstappen in first, Hamilton in second. Hamilton coming around the outside. Does he get to hold on to it? It doesn't look so. He does actually. He gets ahead of him. He's on medium tires as Max Verstappen is on the hard, so it does help him get around the last U-turn through the finish line. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead, takes the win. Verstappen in second. Here comes Alonso in third. Sainz in fourth. Leclerc in fifth. Perez coming around the finish line. He's in sixth. Norris and Stroll, P7, P8. Magnussen, here he comes. P9 finishes that race, and Pierre Gasly finishing P10. Ocon, our rival, does not get to finish, as we did see him DNF. Albon also DNFs. And there I am. Turned around. Let's see exactly what happened there. I know what happened there. Got a little loose right there. Too much grip right there. I wasn't ready. So I just like, you know what? I'm lapped. I'm not worried about it. There it is. And that is how your Silverstone, my first race as a team owner / driver at Silverstone, ends here in Great Britain. Let's get on to the celebration. And here he is, your race winner, Lewis Hamilton. Definitely closing in those points on the driver championship, champion leader of Max Verstappen, who gets second, so doesn't close in too much. Fernando Alonso up there, P3. What a race. What a fight. I'm really hoping it comes down to a nail-biter at the end for who wins the Drivers' Championship of 2023. At least in the EA game. Because it's not going to happen in real life. And that is that is this week's Silverstone Grand Prix. Very boring, if you do ask me, myself, and I, as we are the only car on the grid to get lapped. And we came in last, basically. The only people we beat were cars that didn't finish. George Russell only gets P8, but, you know, it's his fault we're back here. Just being honest. Nico Hulkenberg, P12, and Kevin Magnussen, P9. I like keeping up with the Haas guys because that is my team in real life, other than Red Bull. But Red Bull is making all these races boring, so I'm mainly keeping up with Haas. And then Logan Sargent, the only other American driver on the grid, P14 after starting P19. Good job. Anyway, let's look at our standings. Standings in the Drivers' Championship so far, Sergio Perez is now 28 points behind Max Verstappen, but Lewis Hamilton is now 43 points behind. This could be a good three-way battle if things go the way they should. In reality, just being real. Finishing out your top 10 in the drivers, Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Alonso, Norris, Hulkenberg, and Lance Stroll. Going over to our constructor standings, Red Bull still on top with a 95-point gap from Mercedes. Ferrari in third. We have Aston Martin in fourth, McLaren fifth, Haas in the sixth, Alpine seventh. AlphaTauri is where we need to be by the end of the season to get that goal bonus from our sponsor, but is currently being held by AlphaTauri. Alfa Romeo also tied for P8, basically, pretty much. Us 10 points behind them. Cringy Racing P10, Williams Racing P11. They're only 2 points behind. And if Albon keeps racing the way that Albon is racing, he will do wonders and then help his team pass us. But until then, we hold that 2-point lead over them. Anyway, that is your Silverstone Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. Comment. Please share your feedback. I am always down for feedback. And until next time, like I said, I'm going to try a different way at the Hungarian Grand Prix, which is next. And I hope to see you there. I hope to see how y'all like it. But until then, have fun. Enjoy life.